and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Heath Fillmyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, what's going to happen this summer?
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Perez is under it. 2 down.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Count 1-0. Nope.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
No strike.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Royals coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Adalberto Mondesi.
Now here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate now, Bubba Starling lifted in the air to center. And Demerit will be there to make the play for the first out.
Batting third.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
With Merrifield next to bat. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the 0-1 and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first, let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
The 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Mondesi stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this throw gets away from him. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. First offering on its way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So one run here, one hit, no errors, and no one left. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
At the plate, Austin Romine, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Starling is under it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 14.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Phillips is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Hunter Dozier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Hunter Dozier.
And the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now. Two and two to Hunter Dozier. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here it comes. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Demerit is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. KC down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Candelario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting none.
In now, Travis Demerit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Now batting, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Phillips is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Striding in, Brett Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a checked swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Bubba Starling, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Demerit's there to retire the side. Royals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Castro. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate here.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
Ball 1.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the catcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He hit a sac fly earlier.
For the Royals, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ball 1. Line to the right side. Stewart is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In is Jorge Soler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The catcher, number 13.
And certainly worth a second look here as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play. And you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball. Ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line hard to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1.
No, inside. Two to count.
And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. Scooped up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter.
Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Called strike 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Just hung in there on that one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch. Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And that's in there, base hit. Candelario is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. Now, and happy birthday as they allow him to cross home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes. As he rips it on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had
Leading up
7
for the
total line
Royals,
drives. And even though
first
some of
baseman,
those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder,
Brett Phillips will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Line towards center field. DeMar.
Up next for the Royals, the
Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He singled and later
Mondesi.
scored his team's only run back in the very first inning. He's 1 for 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Line down the left field line. But this will be fouled. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. It heads for the waterfall and extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hit us out and get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in. Tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 1-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
Inside, ball
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. The 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now that
Boy, what a battle there, Hero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
He's dead.
Hey, after that hit right there,
right
Hero,
fielder,
that
number
extends
12.
his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, Jorge Soler, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a curveball that he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Starling rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, I think we've got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 3 and the Tigers 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he pours this one.
Changing the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The batter
next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that John Schreiber enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, John Schreiber.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Reyes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready now, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Demerit is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. From the stretch. And that's up and in for ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now it's 2-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6. Eric Skoglund is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Eric Skoglund.
So striding forward now, Austin Romine. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Skoglund, a 6'7" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting.
Up next steps
Number
Kristen
14.
Stewart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Stewart is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Starling is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 3-2.
7th inning, stretch.
Gregory Soto gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here it comes. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
The left fielder, number
Digging
11.
in and looking for more. Bubba Starling singled homer run in his last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 50. Second baseman.
Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Scope has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Royals go down on just 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2. Scott Barlow will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 58. Scott Barlow.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Candelario is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Demeritte. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Travis Demeritte is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. In now, Victor Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail 3-2. Brian Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Garcia, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Demerit calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3. Tim Hill comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that's taken for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Kansas City Royals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Heath Fillmyer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Tim Hill earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.